Hi everyone, in this Muscle Wizard technique video, we're going to show you how to use the Muscle Wizard for the hamstring muscles. And a lot of people with hamstring problems, a lot of my patients have chronic pain. Some of them have myofascial pain syndrome, or what we call muscle knots. Runner's injuries, a lot of my athlete patients have running problems. And anybody who wants to recover from any hamstring problems, they can utilize this technique. Hamstring is one of the most hardest muscles to actually treat because we go through the therapist, we get them to dig in with their thumbs, and sometimes we find out, you can't do that all the time. Sometimes you're on the road, sometimes you're busy. It's hard to keep going back to your massage therapist or trainer to actually have somebody do that all the time. So what we found out, we needed a solution that's going to be something that you can utilize on the hamstrings yourself either in between your sessions or to use it yourself. And this technique is really simple. We can do it sitting down, which I'm going to show you. You can do it lying down. You can do it standing up. We have a membership site, so when somebody does purchase a Muscle Wizard, they do log on and come up to our membership site. We have dozens and dozens of videos that explains all these techniques in more details. We have an FAQ section. We're fanatical about customer support, so if you have a question and you get the Muscle Wizard and it's not doing what you want it to do, you send us an email and we will videotape the answer for you in our FAQ section. So that's available for anybody who purchases one. But let's show you how the Muscle Wizard works. It's very simple. So what I have is we have these four what we call wizard fingers, and they're flat like a finger. So they mimic a person's thumb. And it's very simple. All we're going to do is I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to bring it right under the hamstrings. And this is where it gets really interesting. The other part, I'm just going to wrap it right around my shoulders. Now that shoulder strap pad is up there, so it's going to protect my shoulders, so it's not going to dig in. But the cool thing is, just let your leg drop. As you let your leg drop, these wizard fingers, there's four of them, are going to be digging right into what we call those muscle knots. So what you can do is you can go into different areas and find those muscle knots that you have. And as soon as I find it, another interesting thing is, usually when a therapist digs in, they got to dig in pretty hard. But for me, all I got to do is put my hands right onto, let's say, right about there. I can apply a little bit extra pressure like that, and that's digging in quite a bit. And another cool thing, what we can do here is anybody wants to strip out that muscle, is that I can bring that leg up, and as I start bringing this leg up, now it's almost like having a therapist dig their thumb into your hamstrings, and you starting to stretch that out and really, really open up that muscles, or what we call that fascia. So any adhesions or scar tissues, muscle knots, we really want to be able to dig those out. And notice how easy it is. I'm not applying a lot of pressure here because I'm using my upper body to lean back and use as leverage to really dig it in. Another cool thing is, a lot of therapists use what we call cross friction massage. So they want to go to the side of the muscle, so this direction. And the way to do that is I can just move back and forth with my upper body. And as I do that, as you can see, those wizard fingers are pretty much digging in side to side. I can put it in a different area and really, really work that out. I can use it on my hamstrings. I can actually use it on my what we call ITB band. But at the end of the day, it really, really, really digs it out. For a lot of people with want to recover faster from training, you can really dig out those muscles. So at the end of the day, guys, the Muscle Wizard is great for anybody with hamstring injuries, chronic pain, myofascial pain syndrome, fibromyalgia, or sports injuries. Anybody wants to recover faster. Hamstring is one of the most common injuries that we see with a lot of athletes. So Muscle Wizard is something you can utilize on your own. A lot of therapists are using it themselves to save their thumbs, so they don't have to dig in as hard. They can use this as leverage. So at the end of the day, go up to musclewizard.net if you want some more information and see how the Muscle Wizard can help you, not just for hamstrings, but for a wide variety of different muscle groups in a wide variety of different conditions. Until then, we'll see you on our website, musclewizard.net. Thanks, guys.